Hi, I'm Dean Jenkins, and I am not a celebrity chef, but I am the CEO and founder of PapayaHead.com, and I want to talk to you today about our weekly dinner plan. And as I'm talking to you about our weekly dinner plan, I'm going to go ahead and cook dinner for my family. And I just want to show, this is a recipe that comes from the dinner plans that we publish on PapayaHead.com. Got it printed out here, and I could be using an iPad. The site works great on the iPad. So today we're gonna cook a Santa Fe chicken salad. I'm gonna do it in just a few minutes, and I don't have any special cooking skills or anything like that. And you don't have to get a healthy, good tasting dinner on the table for your household, for your family. That question comes up every night. What's for dinner? And like most people, if you're like most people, you want something for your household, for your family, that tastes good, that people are going to eat and enjoy, that's healthy, that's fast and it's easy, and it's pretty budget friendly. And we provide that. Again, I'm not a great cook, I'm okay, but what makes this easy is that I've got a team helping me out, and you can have that team too. I've got registered dietitians, and we've got some great software engineers who pull it all together into this dinner plan that makes it really easy so we can solve that problem of what's for dinner every night. So like I said, I'm going to make this Santa Fe chicken salad, which sounds pretty good to me. We're going to start off with some canned chicken from Costco. Pretty good, actually. We use this for sandwiches and stuff as well. And then we're going to put in some black beans. And we're using, in the recipe, we're calling for the lower sodium version of black beans. And that's a really good idea anytime. The manufacturers put a ton of salt into a lot of canned foods. And using the lower sodium version is a good idea. And that's one of the things that's really helpful in having a website and a service like PapayaHead helping you out. Our software does the analysis, and in this case, you can't see it here, but we'll show a link for the recipe. This recipe is heart healthy. It's low cholesterol, low fat, and a source of high fiber. And we do the math on that behind the scenes. And like I entered this recipe into our website, and if I had used regular black beans that weren't a low sodium version, it would not have been heart healthy. That's how much salt that the manufacturers put in. So it's having somebody else, look after those kind of details and take care of that kind of stuff is really helpful. If I want to get dinner on the table for my family, and I want it to be good tasting, healthy, fast, and budget friendly. And if I had to sit here and do that work and figure all that stuff out every night, it would take 3 or 4 hours a week. I'm just not going to do it. My family eats the dinners that we publish for you. And it's available to you as well. So carrying on with the recipe here, the next thing is some diced tomatoes. And in this recipe, we're using canned food, and that's okay. Canned food, canned vegetables, frozen vegetables actually there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of nutrition in them. Frozen vegetables actually have more nutrition than the fresh vegetables that make it to your table because they're flash frozen. But the reason we're doing canned for this recipe is because right now when I'm filming this, it's winter time. And a lot of stuff's not just seasonally available. We do, when we publish meal plans, take the season and availability of fresh and local stuff into consideration. And so in the spring and summer and fall, whatever's in season across the country, we're including that in the meal plans. And you can buy local, organic, fresh, all that stuff, and use that in the meal plans. So where are we at with this recipe here? I've got the chicken, the beans, and the tomatoes into the pan. I'm going to go ahead and warm that up on the stove. And that's going to have to warm up for, what does it say here? It's going to have to warm up for about 5 to 10 minutes. So we're not really having to cook it, we're just warming it up and getting it ready. So I'll stir this. This dinner is going to be on the table in about 10 minutes. And again, it's great tasting, it's healthy, and something that most of the family is going to like. But to me, this sounds great. Santa Fe chicken salad, I like this. But what if you don't like it? That's okay, because as a subscriber, you get access to our database of over 500 healthy dinner plans. And that's a complete dinner plan, not just a recipe. You can go search for recipes on the internet and do that. It still takes a lot of time. But it's a complete dinner plan with main dish, side dish, whatever you need to make it a dinner. And it's well-rounded for the night, and it's balanced throughout the week. And we reuse ingredients so that when you buy a bag of a particular ingredient, it gets reused again, and you save some money. You're not throwing stuff away. So we do all that thinking and planning. But what if you don't like it? That's okay. You got this database of about 500. Every week you get an email. It comes into your inbox. You click on the link. You go to the website, and there's your dinner plan that we're proposing. You go, oh, I like that. I don't like that. And you can search through our database. Just type in a couple keywords. And I like that better. You just drag it over, drop it in. You can see the nutrition information, and it's ready to go. As part of this, the subscription, you get the weekly dinner plan, an email that comes to you every week. You log into the website. You get all the instructions for all the recipes, and you get a shopping list, so you can just go shopping and get what you need. And everything's scaled to the number of servings in your family. If you sign up, as you sign up, it'll ask you how many servings do you want it scaled to. If you got 4 or 5, 6 people in your household, you click that. Every recipe that comes to you will be automatically scaled to that number of people. And then if you want extra food, you want to make leftovers, you got company coming over, or whatever, one click of the mouse and you've rescaled it from 4 to 6, whatever. The recipe is updated automatically. The shopping list is updated automatically. I should probably stir this, huh? I don't want to burn it. So we're just trying to make it really easy for you and to provide a solution to answer that question, what's for dinner? While this is cooking, I better put the spices in there. I forgot. So we got this recipe calls for chili powder, some onion powder, and some cayenne pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and add that now. Here's the chili powder. Yeah, I did wash my hands before I started here, so we're good. A little chili powder. I got a 14-year-old that we're including here, and he doesn't like things too spicy. Dial back the chili powder just a little bit. Some onion powder, and a little bit of cayenne, just a little bit. All right, better stir that. That's cooking good. So, like I said, we send an email every night, every week. It comes into your inbox. You log into the website. You look at what we've proposed. You're probably not going to like every single thing. There's very little chance of that. You search through our database. You drag them in. In a few minutes, you've got a plan for the week. You've got a shopping list. Everything's scaled to the way you want it. If you don't want dinner on Tuesday night and Thursday night, you're doing something else, uncheck them. They go away. It's personalized. It's the plan that you want. You spend just a few minutes starting with plans that some experts have spent all this time and energy coming up with, and you're ready to go. You go shopping, you come home, rather than worrying about what are we going to have for dinner tonight, getting takeout, maybe being under pressure and having time, making bad decisions. It's done, and you just come home, and in a few minutes, like I'm doing here, you get dinner on the table. So I'm going to keep cooking. The next thing, while that's cooking, this recipe calls for some romaine lettuce. We get on the plate here. Kind of arrange that nicely. It also calls for corn tortillas. So while that is warming up, we'll get the tortillas going on here. Just stir it just a little bit more. Alright, looking good. Alright, one tortilla shell or one corn tortilla per serving. Just cut those into some strips. Again, I'm no great cook. This is just basic. You don't need advanced skills or equipment for most of the recipes and dinners that we're putting together. I just put these corn tortilla strips onto the lettuce here. We're also going to garnish this with a little bit of sour cream and cilantro. If you don't like that, leave it out. It's all right. So there's some cilantro leaves. Peel them off here. Looks like about enough for one serving. Chop that up a little bit. All right, we're just about ready. As soon as this is warmed up, we will serve it onto the lettuce and the tortilla strips that we got here. We're going to have dinner. That'll take about 5 more minutes to warm up. Okay, it's ready to go. Our chicken, black bean, and tomato thing here is ready to go. Now all we have to do is just ladle it onto the lettuce and the tortilla shells that we've prepared already. It's looking good. It smells good too. Yeah. I put a little. We're using sour cream, and it's light sour cream. It tastes just as good, and we usually recommend that in our recipes. A little bit more. I like sour cream. Okay, we got sour cream. I'm going to garnish that with the cilantro. And there we go. We've got the Santa Fe chicken salad. Tastes great. I think it tastes great. I've had this before, and I really liked it. My family liked it. Again, if you don't like this, it's all right. 500 meals in the database. You can search through, drag and drop very quickly to customize your plan. But here we go. It's the Santa Fe chicken salad with sour cream and a little bit of cilantro garnish on there. And there'll be a link in the video here for this recipe on our website. And if you want to find out more about how the website works, you can see what it looks like to get the email to log into the site, to make substitutions, the shopping list. There's a link. You can go see a demonstration video of how that works. We took screenshots and kind of walked through how that works, so you can go check it out. And there's a link. You can download a PDF, a sample dinner plan. So you can check that out before you make a decision about subscribing and see what a typical week looks like. So there's a link for that as well to get a sample dinner plan. So that question, what's for dinner, comes up every night. Most people want to be making good decisions, to get their family to eat dinner together at least a couple times a week. And we're just trying to provide a solution to help make that easier for you. So you can subscribe and get that every week. It's available to you. And we hope you check it out. Check out the video demo, check out the sample dinner plan, and give it a try. And we'd love to hear your feedback too. We're always trying to improve the website and to add new ideas for the dinner plans that we're proposing. So we'd love to get your feedback and hear from you. So please give it a shot. Thank you very much.